That's me, looking for my bright future, but not having to look for long because it's right in front of me, it's right ahead of me, and I'm going for it. Hi, good afternoon, or good evening. It is already 8:30 p.m. and I just got home from work not too long ago. I am getting back on track at night. So today I started my day off early. I've been meaning to sit down and kind of gather my thoughts and do what I need to do to get myself back on some kind of schedule. I've been meaning to do this for quite some time. I begin and then something happens and I have to restart, but it's okay because in the meantime I'm taking minor steps that are getting me to my bigger picture that I want for myself. So I'm not even upset that I'm not exactly where I want to be because now is the time that I can apply that and do what I need to do. So even though it's late and it's not, the beginning of the day and I can't necessarily just restart, I'm gonna do it at night because why not? So I've written down some things. I've been working on some self-care type of work that I really have been meaning to do, that I want to do. I did some journaling. I'm looking down at my journal. I wrote a couple of things about just like video ideas, so that's one aspect that I really want to think about. What kind of videos do I want to make? I just want to get comfortable with my camera. I don't have many views, but honestly there's a couple of you who watch, and thank you so much. I'm doing this for fun, honestly, and if anyone watches, which there's a couple of people, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, because like, who am I? I'm me, and you guys are choosing to watch me, so thank you to the few, and hopefully more to come. And if not, it's okay because I'm learning new skills, so that's another thing. That's one thing that I'm trying to get together at this time in my life, is just being comfortable with putting myself out there. I don't have many friends. Oh my god, my hair is popping out crazy. Sorry. I don't have many friends, and I've gone through a lot that makes me feel unworthy, and just feelings of helplessness and lots of limiting beliefs. So I think I'm ready to start just putting myself out there and being comfortable within myself enough to be able to share with strangers. That's very scary for me, or has been many times in my life, where I just don't want to throw myself out there because I'm afraid of not getting approval that I'm seeking, like the external validation, and what are they going to think, and oh my gosh, I'm just horrifying to look at. Why would I do that? I am past that, and I'm starting to kind of let go, because truth be told, that's not the truth, and it's sad that I used to think that way, and I know there's a lot of people out there who probably feel that way currently, or are also trying to overcome it like me. So I'm just trying to get comfortable. I'm sorry, this is going in so many directions right now. My brain is rolling. So that's just one thing. I want to make videos for fun, maybe about food, maybe about my makeup, or like nails. There's just so many things I could do, but I'm starting with getting back on track, on a track. It's not going to be a solid straight line. It's just I'm gonna hit some bumps and stuff. So this is just the beginning. So that's one aspect of my life. I'm focusing on video ideas, and obviously within that, affirmations, goals, feeling good. And I wrote some quotes down as well. I drove to see my dad the other day. I went by myself. It was like a little trip that I went on to just kind of get away for a couple days on my days off, and I went to see him. It was nice, the house I grew up in, and I listened to Steve Harvey on the way there. Harvey, I think I said Harvey, but Harvey. Anyways, I listened to him on my way there. I was just listening to podcasts the whole way there and just inspiring stuff. So I was listening to some good stuff, and he said, if you want to be successful, you have to jump. There's no way around it. If you're safe, you'll never soar. So he's saying get out of your comfort zone. Like, you just gotta get out there. The only thing keeping you back is yourself. He believes in law of attraction, as do I. So I wrote a couple of things down. That was one that was really good, because currently I'm getting out of my comfort zone. I'm putting myself out there. I'm ready to fly. My wings are barely coming in, but it's okay. I'm getting somewhere. Another one that I really liked is by Albert Einstein, that I think he quoted as well, was imagination is everything. It's the preview to life's coming attractions. So it's the evidence of things we haven't seen, which I really like. I really like that. I've been watching a lot of YouTube girls too who lately have been like, be delusional, like, you know, what's in here you're able to have. So if you think of something, like if you have a dream and you have something that you want to do, if you can dream it, you can do it. Like if you can think it, you can do it. So your imagination is the first stop. If you're having dreams and you're like, wow, that's the life I want, like, then do it. Why can't you? If you know there's people out there doing what you want to do, then there's no reason that you can't. So that's where I'm getting with that. There's another one. If you can think it, you can have it. I didn't even have to read that one off. It just came out because they all tie in together realistically. So I'll just stop there. That was just a couple that I wanted to really read because those are really resonating with me right now at this time. So in terms of other affirmations that I'm really liking lately are, I am an actor, I choose to be who I want to be. So I refer to myself many times as, oh my gosh, I'm so clumsy, or oh my gosh, I'm so silly. Like in a bad way, I guess. Is there even a bad way to be silly? I don't know. But like annoying. I guess if you're over silly, you can be annoying. But I label myself, I've caught myself labeling myself in that way, and that's not my identity. Like, oh, that's the girl who's clumsy, that's the girl who's annoying because she's just being annoying and extra. Like, no, that's not me. I have qualities. Yeah, I can be silly, I can be a little annoying, yes, but that's not who I am. That's just who I choose to be. If you choose to believe that you're clumsy, you're gonna have more clumsy moments. So I think that if you just stop labeling yourself these negative things like, I'm clumsy, I'm annoying, no one likes me, like, you're gonna attract that to yourself, and that goes back to law of attraction. But just stop labeling yourself. Stop saying bad things about yourself. That right there. Stop saying bad things about yourself because you're attracting that to yourself. So I'm an actor. I choose to not be clumsy today. Will I trip? Possibly, but that doesn't mean I'm clumsy. That just means that, you know, I didn't watch my step, or I just wasn't well aware. Alright, I had to change my battery. This is the third time I changed it. This battery I have in is only on 6%, so I'm gonna wrap it up for now. I'll talk about this later when my thoughts are coming to my mind clearer. And I'm gonna cook dinner right now. I told you I prepped some stuff, so I'm gonna record off my iPhone in the meantime while I let my batteries charge. And I'm gonna show you what I make, what seasonings I use, and this is relevant because, let me tell you, I know I ramble a lot, but this is relevant to my video because I am getting back on track. I am cooking myself dinner. I'm not eating out. I'm not spending money eating out, which would cost me like double of what it took to buy these ingredients. It's 3 ingredients. It's cooked chicken, potatoes, and mushrooms. And obviously I have seasonings and stuff, but big ingredients, 3 ingredients. So I'm gonna, it's like a sheet pan. I'm probably gonna do like a sheet pan with it, but I'm gonna start that. And I'm gonna eat healthy. It's healthy, you know? I wanna feel good. So that's one step into doing so. So I'll show you that. Alright, so I'm gonna be making a super easy, super quick 3 ingredient dinner. Okay, so I've got some pre-seasoned chicken, mushrooms, and potatoes. I preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So this took about 25 minutes. It's kind of everywhere. I didn't line the pan either, so it's messy. And that's it. Hey, good afternoon. It is 1 o'clock next day. I didn't record my dinner that I made last night on my camera. I did make a TikTok about what I did, so I can link my TikTok if you want to check it out. I just do it for fun. I don't really know what I'm doing or how to really edit and stuff, but I'm learning, so if you want to check it out, I'll insert it down in here. But today is the next day, and I started my day off. I made an appointment to go to the dentist, which I have to go to in the next hour. So I'm gonna do that, you know, getting my health together, of course. I need to go get my teeth cleaned. I also need to make a doctor's appointment. I have asthma, and It's been bad. It's been okay these past few days, but all of last week it was really bad and I was just wheezing a lot, so I'm gonna go get that checked out by a doctor very, very soon. So I'm trying to get that aspect of my health together, right? So I just had a protein cookie. I made some protein cookies that I found online. I found a recipe online, so I made them. They came out really good. I had that for breakfast right now, even though it's like afternoon, whatever. But I also did my makeup this morning. I'm wearing like a lipstick with some chapstick to give it that gloss effect because I usually go for mattes, but because I'm going to the dentist, I just think this is going to be easier to take off before I go. I just wanted to complete my look. Very natural, very subtle look today. I just got to the dentist. I feel bad because I just ate and it was eggs and now my breath smells like eggs, so poor dentist, but whatever. I'm gonna go in now and get my cleaning. Hey guys, so I went to the dentist today. I thought I was gonna get a teeth cleaning, but I was wrong. I'm a new patient, so I had to do all of my new patient stuff. They gave me x-rays and gave me a plan of what I'm gonna do with my teeth. I just have some like old fillings and stuff. They're gonna give me a new retainer, so I took care of that today. I'm glad. I also went to Costco. I bought a few things. I will insert a clip of everything I bought. Okay, so I got some LaCroix. It comes with the tangerine, passion fruit, and key lime flavors. I got some more Alani's. We got peach flavor, which is why I really bought it, honestly. I want to try that one. We got Cosmic Stardust and Cherry Slush. Wow. I got a Magic Bullet to start making some smoothies. I just moved, so I want to start making some smoothies. Getting back on track. Here I have 6 gallons of water. I also got a little travel guide because I want to go on vacation soon. I deserve it. I deserve to go on vacation. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have a great time. I don't know where, but I'm gonna choose and hopefully find something in that all-inclusive. If not, then I'll just, you know, have to find everything one by one, like my flight, the room, the itinerary. I don't think the itinerary is included in that, but whatever. Anyways, so I want to touch base on what I said yesterday about getting back on track. So what does getting back on track for me look like? I know it looks different for everybody. When I think of getting back on track, I think specifically like fitness and working out, which is great. I'm actually really into fitness. I'm certified for personal training. I just have been putting that on the side because I am really focusing on my mental health these past couple of months because I'm just blocking everything out, you know, my feelings, my emotions, and I really wanted to take time to just go within and figure out what I need to let go of, and, you know, my ultimate plan, so I'm not spiraling back in circles. So getting back on track for me right now, other than fitness, which I will eventually get into, is number 1 is doing consistent self-work. So I'm gonna look down at my journal. I have it here. I wrote it down so I can be very thorough and just keeping myself accountable and reminding myself of my goals, my priorities. So I put number 1 is doing consistent self-work, which includes practicing my affirmations every day, like you're beautiful, like just reminding myself that no matter how crusty I'm feeling, and I may not always feel my best in many different aspects of my life, but just reminding myself that I'm beautiful, I radiate positivity, I am a light of sunshine, a ray of sunshine. Just saying things that make me feel good. Another one is practicing gratitude, being thankful. I have been a negative Nancy one too many times, and I'm over it. It doesn't feel good. The people around me don't feel good when I am in that type of energy. So I've been practicing a lot of gratitude. I still have my days where I'm like, oh my gosh, this sucks, but I'm really trying to just be thankful. Like, I get to do this, I get to do that. Like, what's an example? An example is like, oh my gosh, you know, my tire broke off, or I got a flat tire. Instead of being like, oh my god, I'm always having car trouble, there's always something wrong with my car, flipping it to like, oh my gosh, well, at least I'm safe and now I get to get a new tire. So just lifting stuff. It sounds a little silly, but honestly, it does wonders up here, and I've been practicing that, not with that specific example, but just other little things in my daily life, which is actually helping me. And like I said, I'm not perfect, I'm not exactly where I want to be, but it's just always going to be something that I will work on and that I'll need to work on in order not to spiral down again. So another one is reminding myself of how far I've come. And there's just so much more that's waiting for me, basically. So I'm already here, you know, let's say I start here, right? I'm at my lowest, I'm starting to grow, and then I hit a pit, right? Like, oh my gosh, what's happening? Where am I gonna go now? Instead of focusing on, you know, the possibility of going down, just reminding myself that I've already gotten myself to this level, so why would I stop here when I can just keep gradually going to my goal? So self-care, self-work, consistent self-work in that aspect is just, you know, picking myself up and reminding myself of that little girl, or reminding myself that there's still a little girl in here that is wounded, obviously, and you know, she just needs a big hug, she just needs some love, and I need to give that to her, because if I don't, then no one else is, and I'm gonna just be sad, and I don't want to be sad anymore. So that's number one for me. Number two is taking care of my health. So like I said, I've taken a break from working out for a while now. I moved a lot. That's one of the reasons, one of my excuses anyway, right? One of the reasons I haven't been working out lately is because I've moved 2 times in the past 2 months already, so it's just been a lot when you've got furniture and you've got to get a U-Haul. So I've just been really focused on that and doing, you know, that because it needed to get done, obviously. But that's one reason why I haven't been working out. Another reason is because if you saw my last videos, you would see that I had a cast on my finger. I don't know, it looks like it's still kind of discolored on camera, you can tell. But anyways, I'm still healing from my sprain. I'm bending it a lot more, I'm making great progress, I'm healing nicely. So it was hard for me to do a lot of things with my hands. I didn't want to, you know, do like lat pull downs and curls, because ultimately I'm still getting like I'm still putting pressure around the area, and just doing things, everyday things, would hurt my finger even if I wasn't using my finger. So I took a break from that, and then on top of that I got this mole thing removed. It wasn't a mole, I don't know the long name. I got it removed off the back of my knee, and it's a very mobile area, and that's also healing right now. I got my stitches removed a week ago. Yeah, a week ago. Wow, it's been a week already. So I got those removed, and I've just been taking it easy. However, even though I'm not physically exercising, I have been watching what I'm eating. I'm eating healthy things. And I'll still have, like, I like chocolate. I love sweets. Honestly, I'm such a sugar person. It's not the best for you. I do eat it in moderation, but I'm not gonna lie and say that I don't indulge, because I do. I just have been focusing more on eating healthier things, and then, you know, leaving the rest for my goodies. So I'm gonna just see what I wrote down. So number 2 is taking care of my health, eating healthy, I'm healing my finger and my knee. I put in parentheses because that's actually what is healing right now, and getting active again. So very shortly, I think within the next week, I'm gonna be ready to just go back. I do have a gym membership I signed up for maybe like 2 weeks ago, right before I sprained my finger, and then that happened, so I haven't used it. But it's okay, because when I work, I hit my steps. I do a lot of lifting trays and bussing and lifting, so I'm not too concerned about physical aspects right now. I'm just excited to get back and to get strong again, because I'm sure I've lost some strength. I've lost weight, and I know some of it is from my muscle mass, so I'm ready to build that up again. I'm excited to be strong. And yeah. Number 3, I didn't write down a number 3 yet, but honestly I think that there's just so much that I'm focusing on already that I need to just, you know, sit back and just do what I gotta do first. And since that is a lot of things that I'm focusing on, I don't want to throw too much in to a point where I forget about one thing because there's just so many other things and I get unorganized. I don't want that to happen either, so I think I'm gonna just stick with these two these two main goals for me right now, because I think even though it's a small number, they're big steps to get me to a good place for myself. So I'm gonna focus on that. And yeah, that's me getting myself together, getting my life together. I'm excited. I'm so excited, honestly. I do have my moments of self-doubt all the time, every day. But, you know I'm growing because it's so much easier to get out of it now. Before, if something happened to me that was negative or, that threw my mood off, I would hang on to it for so long, days, and I would just really, really hang on to it, to the negative thought and feelings, and I would ultimately attract more bad into my life, and it just wasn't good. I wasn't in a good place for the longest time. I'm 22 right now. I started depression back in high school. Like, I stopped going to school. I just wanted to work. I didn't want to be around any other kids my age because I just felt rejected in so many ways. Even if that wasn't the case, I just wasn't happy at school, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, I went down this really dark path, and I've just been seeking external validation ever since then, and I've been working really hard in, the restaurants to get validation, I guess, from my managers. Yeah, I would just work my butt off, and they'd be like, oh, you're doing such a great job, and that's what kept me going. But, after so many years, I've been doing that since I was 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Sorry, I'm bad at counting. 5 years later, I'm doing the same thing. I'm getting tired of it. My body is getting tired. Mentally, service industry is draining. So, that's why I'm on this path now. I did what I did. I made my money. I had fun. I had cool coworkers. I've had cool experiences pool serving, because I did that for a while too, So it was also a good thing. The reasons that I did it weren't good, that I hustled that hard, but I am where I am because of my choices, and I am grateful. I have a lot of nice things I bought myself. I never went without, so I'm just ready for a new chapter is all I'm trying to say. Honestly, I want more for myself now. I think I'm in the right headspace to realize that, just know that there's more for me out there than just trying to move up in a corporate job. I can't speak sometimes. Oof. But I don't know. That's it for me, honestly, right now. I'm really happy. I feel really calm. Most of the time. And the times that I don't, I just remind myself that I'm gonna be okay, because I have myself to back myself, and that if I fall, I'm gonna pick myself back up. I'm gonna stand tall, and I'm gonna just let all the bad stuff pass, because more good is in store for me. So that's my getting back on track. If you have any questions, if you're going through the same thing, if you have any tips for me, if you want some tips from me, you know what? I'm one of those types of people that I feel like I'm really good at giving advice. Honestly, I don't have many friends, but I do have coworkers, and I have family members that come to me sometimes, or if I notice someone's having a bad time, I'll ask them, like, hey, what's going on? And if it's something I can help them with, I will. And I just go on, and then after I say something, I'm like, wow, that sounded really good. Like, why can't I apply that to myself? So I'm realizing now that I can, but it's just harder. I don't know why it's harder to be nicer to other people and come back and be so mean to yourself. So I'm working on that right now. So like I said, if you have any tips or you're going through a similar journey, please follow along with me, because this is only the beginning. I've already gone through my worst, and this is me slowly picking myself back up and just getting to be myself. I'm still learning myself. And yeah, well, thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.